you, family. This is Francie with Finding Joy, and I'm just kind of hanging out because my daughter's getting her hair done. There's not really any place to go, unfortunately, but I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to find a McDonald's, and they're not open. You can only go through the drive-thru, so I did go through and get a Coke and some fries because I haven't eaten all day. So not healthy, but yeah. And then there was a Publix right next door, kind of a different kind of Publix. It's like a Publix that's downtown in a city. So it's kind of weird. I saw an escalator thing I've never seen before. I put a little clip in about that. The escalator actually takes the carts down with you on a separate little stairs. It's kind of cool. Anyway, I wanted to share a story about what happened this morning on my way to work. So I've been to McDonald's twice. Sometimes in the morning I'll stop and get a frappe. And if I get something to eat, I'll get an Egg McMuffin. Because I figured that's not too bad. I got my egg and I got my meat. And muffins really aren't that high in calories. They're just a carb. So anyway, when I went to turn in, there was a lady standing at the drive-thru placing an order. And I thought, okay. And so I went around to the other one. Well, by the time they took my order, of course, they were done with hers and she was in front of me. So I pull up a little bit and I stay far enough back, and she is emptying her pocket of all the change she has. So I thought, okay, she doesn't have much money, and I know what it's like to be giving all your change to buy some food. And she wasn't dressed bad. She had jewelry on and a blouse and I think khaki capris, just like me. And so I'm just waiting, and I didn't have a problem with that, but the lady at the drive-thru window made her step aside and told her to go stand over in the grass so she could get the cars. And after I thought about that for a while, I'm like, that kind of was rude and disrespectful to her, I think. And maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. But here's the thing. Hang on. Okay, so here's the thing. She deserves as much time to go through her transaction as to go through mine. Now, mine might be faster because I'm using a card, but I don't know. I didn't understand that, and it's bothered me all day. So I get up to the window, and I pay for my order, and then I say I'm going to pay for hers too. So I just drive up to the next window, and I don't know if she told her to come over before the next car. I couldn't tell, and it's hard just to see in your mirrors. But she went up to the window, and I hope she was giving her a change back. But I've thought about that woman all day long. I prayed about her on the way to work. There's a story. There's something there. I don't know if she's homeless. There are some people that hang out there that I've seen before that are homeless. I don't know. It's just sad. Obviously, she didn't have a car. But that's not the end of the world. A lot of people don't have cars. I don't know. I've just been concerned about her all day. So just one of those things. I think, I'm an empath, and that's just what you do. Empathize with people. Concerned about others. So I hope y'all are having a good day, finding ways to serve others, because that's what we're here for. And this is my second time doing this clip. I forget everything I said when I was first doing it, but I think I got the point covered. I don't want it to be a long video today. I will tell you this one thing. Okay, so I went to health update, right? Okay, so I go to urologist Friday because I had a kidney stone, so it's like a follow-up appointment from the emergency room. And that whole day, Friday, I felt like I had an infection. Just the way my body acts. It's not necessarily those textbooks that they ask me, well, does it burn when you blah, 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 all this stuff. No. But I will tell you what I'm experiencing, and I just knew, because, and not to get, I don't mean to, sometimes I probably share too much, but the frequency of going to the bathroom, Friday was a lot. And that's one of my first clues, something's not right. And now I knew I had a kidney stone, but maybe it's already passed. I don't know, I haven't been having any pain. And, but that's what happens when I also have infections. And I could tell because usually I can wait and go like in my planning period at lunchtime after school. It's no big deal. Sometimes I don't even go during my planning, but yes, Friday I was having to ask the teacher next door to watch my class. I think I had that, and I had to go one time in between classes, which they only have 4 minutes. It's not very long. So I knew something was different. But anyway, they checked my urine and they're like, oh, your urine is cleared and everything's fine. And I'm sitting there thinking, that's interesting. So why? I don't know, So anyway, and he's like, well, we'll send it for a culture, because that's when you go to urologist, they always send your urine for a culture. If you go to urgent care or a primary doctor, they're going to test your urine and say, oh, you're fine. Just like mine did a month ago when I did have an infection, and she said I was fine. I wasn't fine. And I don't know why this urologist didn't pick up on this. Well, that's why they culture it. No, he did say, do you want me to give you an antibiotic now? And I said no. Because you have to find out what the bacteria is to know which antibiotic to subscribe. All right, so the last time I think I had this E. coli. Okay, so that's pretty common. So I thought probably this time I have the same thing. And the thing is, they called me and leave a message because I didn't have my phone on, didn't hear them call, whatever. And you cannot get back to them. I can call and I cannot get back to the nurse. You have to leave a message, or you talk to somebody who tries to get the nurse and they can't. You just can't get back to them. And I don't know it's them because the number comes up unknown and I don't answer those. So anyway, I do, well, oh, I know what happened. I got a text from Walmart with a prescription being ready. And I'm like, what prescription is ready? So then I called Walmart and said, can I ask what this prescription is? And it's an antibiotic, the same antibiotic I took last time, which I won't be able to get until tomorrow because I'm sitting here and Walmart closes at 7 and it's too far to go get it and come back. I'd have to go almost all the way home and then come back. Anyway, I'll get it tomorrow after school. I've gone this long. So I want to talk to the nurse because I want to know what is the bacteria, because I kind of like to keep track of that. And if you ever go through this, ask what the bacteria is, because you want to do your own research. So I think it's like, of course I can't pronounce them all. I think it's like Klebsiella pneumonia or something like that. I don't know. It's 2 words. Well, here's what I know about Klebsiella by itself. Maybe not this Klebsiella with the pneumonia name attached to it, but one of them in this Klebsiella group is resistant to oral antibiotics. How do I know? Because I've had it. And I had to go in the hospital for 3 days, and I had to have an IV antibiotic. They did a PICC line, had to go home with the PICC line and do this, hook up your antibiotic, so yeah, to the PICC line. So here we go. I tell you, I hope this doctor gets it with me that just because the little dipstick that you do says my urine looks wonderful, it's not. And of course he wants to look in my bladder, right? Well, that costs money, right? So I had to cancel the first appointment because I don't have the money. And I've made another appointment for it, but I don't know if I'll be able to do it. one of my cats needs to be shaved, so we're doing that this month. I have to. He is all matted, and I know he's in a lot of pain from that. And the only way to get that off of him is he has to be put to sleep, and they have to shave him. And I do it about once every 2 years. It should be done once every year. And he also needs a shot. So, you know, guys, it's just, there's always something. Always something. And so I have to take care of the animal and get him done. And then I'm hoping by the time I have the appointment, I'll be able to pay what I have to. And of course I ask, can I make payments? And they're like, it has to be over a certain amount. I think it's almost $200. It has to be over $200. And I'm like, my word, people. You know, I guess people just have money sitting. I think what people do is use their credit cards. Yep. So anyway, that's an update on my health business. And so, you know, it's definitely, when I travel, I have to have a bathroom. I have to be able to go to the bathroom. It gets scary. And used to, my last urologist, she put me on a daily antibiotic. But I don't like taking a daily antibiotic. But it's helpful to have that, so when I did feel an infection coming on, I would start taking it. So I went for a while taking it every day, but then I would just take it when I felt an infection coming on. So I don't know what we're going to do about this bladder. Hopefully my kidney stone is gone. See, I have a CAT scan for that in about 3 weeks. I think June. I actually have that CAT scan before my procedure to look in the bladder, which is a procedure, except I'm awake. I'm not going to like that. But at least I don't have to do it with a full bladder. You can have an empty bladder, or they want it empty. Anyway, y'all, I don't know if y'all like hearing about all this stuff. It's crazy what you share on YouTube sometimes. But you know, when I watch YouTubers, I want to know if I want to hear about their stuff. Not everything, but you know, their health and how things are going. So, alright, I'm going to end this video here, and I hope y'all are having a good day, and I hope you're finding time, or no, opportunities to serve. See, and that's what I think happened today. God gave me an opportunity to serve, and I almost missed it. You know, when I'm sitting there while she was paying, I should have got out of my car and just taken my card up there, because I almost missed that opportunity. The fact that that lady told her to step aside gave me an opportunity to help that lady. So sometimes we need to go out of our comfort zone. I should have just got out of the car and paid for it. Then she wouldn't have been standing in the grass waiting. See? Ugh. Okay. I will talk to y'all in the next video.